Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Brett Hansen and welcome to today's session. So, as you can see, the title of this session is called E-commerce Simplified. That's 4 steps to 6 figures in e-commerce. And I know that if you're just starting out, that might seem like a crazy number right now, but the more you pay attention to everything I'm about to tell you, the more you're going to realize that this can be really doable. Okay, so I know a lot of people like to start their webinars with a bunch of stories and a bunch of, back and forth and all that other stuff. I hope you'll forgive me, but I'm just going to cut right into the good stuff. Cool? Cool. So who is this for? This is for anyone that wants to sell physical products online, is already selling products online, but is trying to sell more, or is trying to earn a 6-figure income from e-commerce. Basically, if you're looking to start a profitable e-commerce business, this is for you. So here's what we're going to cover. We're going to talk about how to turn your expertise and your passion into a 6-figure e-commerce brand, even if that seems like a ridiculous number right now. We're going to talk about how you can inexpensively drive traffic and find the customers you want, sell the products you want, and do it using one simple traffic source. And we're going to show you how you can do all of this without a blog or Google pay-per-click or a Twitter feed or SEO, making videos, or any of that other traffic stuff that you really don't want to do. So here's my promise to you. If you stick with us, we're going to hand you a step-by-step strategy for 6 figures in e-com. And again, I know that if you're just trying to get to $5,000 a month or $10,000 a month or even just your first sale online, the idea of doing like 6 figures might sound kind of crazy to you, but we've helped so many of our clients get to the point where they're doing 6 figures, even multiples, even 6 figures a month in revenue. Some every single month these guys are doing. So I want you to just maybe stretch the limits of what you think's possible. So we'll just kind of dive in and start talking about it, okay? So really quick, some house rules, okay? I think it should be obvious by now, but this is definitely not get rich quick, okay? This is not do nothing, get paid. The stuff we're going to share with you, it's going to massively simplify the way that you work, okay? So don't get me wrong. It does take work, okay? So it takes a lot of hard work. You really, really, really can't be lazy, can't be an excuse monster, right? So if you're the type of person that makes excuses or you like the lazy route, this isn't for you, okay? This is the wrong presentation. And then, again, I have to say it, but neither our results or our clients' results are typical, okay? The people you're going to hear about are extraordinary e-com entrepreneurs. They work hard, they overcame challenges, and they earn the results we're going to share with you. Your success or lack thereof is totally up to you. Okay, so really quick, let me check in with you guys, see where you're at. Does this sound like you? Do you see or read about other people in e-com making the kind of income you want, but you have no idea how to get there? Are you researching or working way too much in your business? Do you spend hours learning or trying e-com methods without success? You feel burnt out? Do you feel like you need to change something in your life so your family, your friends get the best version of you? Do you dread going to your job day in, day out, knowing that you were made for something bigger with purpose and meaning? Do you feel scared that you'll never achieve what you set out to do in your business or personal life? Are you embarrassed to talk about entrepreneurship or business with your friends or family because you know deep down it's not working? It's not where it needs to be. Does anybody get you? When you talk about marketing, does anybody get it? And finally, do you feel like no matter what you try, how much or how hard you research, you can't make e-commerce work? Well, I've actually got some pretty good news for you guys, okay? Because none of those are the problems. None of them, okay? The real problem is that you haven't made what we like to call the 4 shifts. And once you make them, you're going to have complete control over the e-com brand you're building and the awesome products you're selling. You're going to be able to generate e-com customers on demand. You're going to be able to hyper-target your ideal customers, and you'll be selling them the products they want or already buy. Once you know them, you're going to push through to 4, 5, or even 6 figures per month in e-com sales faster than you ever thought possible. And you're also going to do this while tapping back into the joy you first had when you started your journey into entrepreneurship. So let me take a second here, guys, and introduce who I am and why the heck you should listen to me. Okay, so I'm a father, a husband, and an e-com entrepreneur. And as far as I know, I'm probably one of the most corporate mentors that's really out there. I have a lot of Fortune 500 retail and e-com experience. I spent over a decade working at and with some of the biggest e-com retailers in the country. Okay, companies like Walmart, Cabela's, Sears and Kmart, Procter and Gamble, Tractor Supply Co. And it's really crazy looking back because I've been self-employed in e-commerce now for about 3 years. But before I got here, I turned down what I would consider like a dream job. It was a senior UX role at Best Buy Corporate. And I did it because I just didn't want to go back to the 9 to 5. It just wasn't there for me anymore. And on the side of coaching, I've led, mentored, and coached a team of 8 marketers that did over $10 million in annual sales. But here's the thing. This presentation isn't just about me. It's not just about you. It's also about my partner, Ace. We've created this together. So Ace is one of the first people to start out with a print-on-demand business model and really just kind of crush it. Okay, as a mentor, he has an incredible 2,500 students in over 119 countries. And the thing about Ace, he's brutally honest. He might even come across as arrogant or rude, but the best thing that I like about him, he's an unbelievable ability to snap people out of their haze and deliver results. So enough about us, guys. Let's get back to the 4 shifts and how we've discovered them. Okay, so Ace and I have been doing this for a while now in our own businesses. We've worked with hundreds of entrepreneurs, and we've had the opportunity to watch people try and succeed in e-commerce. And over time, we've seen a lot of people that were in the e-com space, and they come and go. Okay, like we've seen people that made a great start, then they collapsed, they failed, and they just couldn't seem to get back. They just couldn't keep going. But at the same time, there's been a handful of people who were just like really crushing it, okay? And they had the income they wanted, they had the lifestyle they wanted, and they had this tremendous freedom to do whatever they wanted to do, especially in business and life, okay? So over time, we've kind of looked at these people and we've thought about it, and we want to know, what are these top people doing? Because that's what you do as a business owner. You say, what are the top people in my industry? What are they doing that everybody else isn't doing in e-com? And it didn't take long before we both kind of realized that there's really 4 things that these superstars are doing that everyone else isn't. Okay, so we've incorporated these shifts into our own businesses, and the results, like I told you, they've been pretty much crazy, right? They've been through the roof. So we started teaching our clients the same thing, and they're getting crazy results too. So today, I want to just pull back the curtain and show you guys exactly what these 4 shifts are and what the top performers are doing that you probably aren't. Okay, so pay very close attention, because a lot of what I'm about to share with you is the dead opposite of probably what you've been taught. So there's 4 key shifts that you must make to run a 6-figure e-commerce business while you actually enjoy more freedom in your life. Okay, we're going to walk you through all 4 of them. Cool? Let's get into it. So the first shift number 1, is to operate with total integrity. We believe that you should be the best in your area of e-com, and that everything in your business needs to reflect just that. And you should never do anything shady. You should always have your customers' interests at heart. Now, I know some of you would say, yeah, Brett, duh. Yeah, we already knew that, right? But here's the thing. There are these fly-by-night dropshipping entrepreneurs that really don't. And I want to point that out, because all the stuff we're about to teach you, it doesn't work if you don't have your customers' best interests at heart. Okay, so it doesn't matter how good of a marketer you are. It doesn't matter how good your ads are, your products. None of that matters. If you don't operate with total integrity, you're not even building a business. You're building a house on a pile of quicksand. Operating with total integrity, right? You need to build a real brand with exceptional products backed by your ability to provide excellent customer service. Never, ever, ever trade quick money or short-term profits for long-term business building. We watch e-com companies disappear every single day because of poor customer service, because of chargebacks, because of poor product qualities, terrible shipping times, etc., etc. So here's something that I want you to understand. Your business is like a mirror. There is zero opportunity. You cannot escape cause and effect. So like your business is like a mirror, right? It's constantly reflecting back to you. So what your deepest beliefs and intentions are. So if your intention is just go out there and make a quick buck, believe me, your business is going to reflect that right back to you. And it's going to show up and you're going to get really bad customers, customers that are going to mistrust you, your products, your e-com brand. People are going to think you're just a spammy company and you're going to have a much tougher time growing your e-com business. But on the other hand, if you set out from the moment, like moment one, even if you're just starting out, even if it's the first webinar you've ever seen, if you start out from the very beginning saying, look, I'm going to build my e-com business on the foundation of integrity, and that's going to get reflected right back to you. Your customers are going to trust you because they understand that you have their best interests at heart. So look, you don't want customers complaining about product quality. Stop selling crappy products. Sell quality products. If you don't want chargebacks, you don't want angry customers, then have great customer service. If you're going to attract great customers, then you better run a great business. So here's the bottom line. Everything we're going to show you is built on this foundation of integrity. And yeah, we're going to talk about a lot of cool marketing stuff, but I want you to understand that it's built to drive results in e-commerce, to get the best possible results as an e-commerce owner. So if you've been taught marketing strategies that seem shady or icky, or it's all about scaling ads and pushing sales and adding a bunch of products to a general Shopify store, etc., then what I'm about to show you is going to create better results for your e-commerce store and make you more money at the same time. Does all that make sense? So the second shift is to build a niche e-com brand. So there's actually a couple of reasons why you're not building a brand the right way. The first is you're probably trying to sell products and sell customers online, but you're trying to make sales instead of thinking about building a really big brand, a great e-com company. And the second, you're likely trying too many methods, systems, or processes without the right directions or results. So let's switch gears here and talk about one of my favorite clients, Jeremy. Okay, when Jeremy came to me, he was selling products online with a different brand, but he hadn't cracked the code to driving traffic to his new brand idea. Okay, now Jeremy's one of those rare entrepreneurs. He operates from a place of total integrity. He's so passionate about his customers. He has excellent customer service, and he has a willingness to take action and learn. So we knew that we could help him. But he was struggling to get product sales online. Okay, so we took Jeremy on as a client. In less than 30 days, he went from $0 to $35,000 in online sales. Now, Jeremy has repeat customers that love his products. Jeremy is also on his way to over $500,000 in retail sales for 2019. He might even do closer to like 750. Okay, so you might be thinking, okay, Brett, I get it. I need to operate from total integrity. I need to build a niche store, but how do I get this to work for me? Like, how do I do this? Well, pretty simple, guys. We use something, and we're going to go into our third shift here, and we like to call it the secret weapon, okay? So we use the secret weapon. This is it. The secret weapon that we use, it's Facebook marketing. Okay, Facebook marketing is the most powerful way to connect your products with your audience, establish yourself as an authority, and serve your customers in an effective way. So let's take a look at the old way of how things worked and how they work now. So the old way is, well, all you need to do to make e-commerce sales online is this. So build a general product store filled with cheap random products, or if you want to make product sales, you just need to be on Instagram like 3, 4, 5, 10 times a day. You need a high traffic blog. Don't forget about SEO and backlinks, right? Don't forget about Pinterest, right? What about LinkedIn selling, Google shopping ads, Google pay-per-click? And then let's think about an affiliate program or ambassador program so more people will help me, sell my products. And if that doesn't work, well, we can use word of mouth, right? People find my awesome products because I'm awesome. And I can always use traditional stuff like magazines or flyers, etc. And if you do all of this stuff, all of these things, maybe eventually you'll get some product sales. Like someday, by some kind of magic, you're going to get product sales. This is what we call cross your fingers marketing, okay? Have you guys heard this? How many guys have been taught one or more of these traffic strategies? I call this stuff cross your fingers marketing or cross your fingers e-commerce because you're going to do all this work and then you're just going to cross your fingers and hope that you get product sales. Like maybe if I tweet enough, maybe if I post on Instagram enough, somehow I'm going to get more sales. I'm going to do all this work up front, maybe get a sale. Does this make sense to you? You've got Twitter posts, your blog, you're posting on Instagram, you're setting up some Google pay-per-click, and you're doing all of this work. And then somehow, through some way, you're going to make product sales. People teach overcomplicated strategies like this to take your money and keep you busy because they know if they're teaching you a strategy that takes, a year or 2 years or 3 years, something like SEO or backlinking, they have enough time to take your money and be long gone before you know that it doesn't work. And I hate to be cynical, but I've seen it 100 times. We've seen it 100 times. It could be so much simpler, guys. If you're following these traffic strategies, it's brutal. You're going to be sitting there in front of your computer, grinding out all this content, all these blogs, all these videos, all these Instagram posts, and just sitting there and waiting for customers to show up. And then in the meantime, all the people who count on you are sitting there and going, well, Jim's working all day. He's doing all this stuff, but I'm not seeing results. Or, he's there in front of his computer, but the money's not coming in. Do you understand what I'm saying? These strategies are just destructive because they take forever and they're there to keep you unfocused, right? They flat out just don't work. Okay, so if that's the old way, what's the new way, Brett? Well, the new way is really, really simple. You don't need a blog or pay-per-click ads or any of that other stuff. One Facebook product ad can replace all of this traffic with a simple process like this. You run product ads on Facebook, people click on your ad and visit your store, and these people turn into paying customers and buy. Doesn't that sound simpler? Isn't that easier? You don't need a big store with a lot of products. You don't need a blog, Google Shopping ads. You don't need pay-per-click. One traffic source can replace all of these things. So why is this so powerful? Why are Facebook ads? Why is the secret weapon so powerful? Well, the beauty about Facebook ads is you can reach and target your ideal customers with just a little effort. Customers you want to serve, okay? You can follow metrics to make informed marketing decisions. There's no guessing whether you're hitting the right market or if your products are good. The data will tell you. You can offer exceptional customer service. You can handle issues and you can scale success. People have an ability to reach out to you with a message. They can get to you by email. You can have an exceptional customer service backed on Facebook ads, right? And the best part about all of this, it only takes one product to create an entire 6-figure e-commerce business. So let's talk about Vanzai. Okay, Vanzai works as a creative director at a large carpet manufacturing company, and he has every marketing skill in his toolbox. He came to us, he has every skill. He knows graphic design, he knows marketing, he knows all of these different things, right? But his company is stuck in everything. They're trying to blog, they're trying to do videos, SEO. So when they want to launch a new luxury product and we're met with terrible online sales, Vanzai gave us a call, okay? And we helped Vanzai stop doing everything. No more blog posts, no more YouTube videos, right? And we got him set up with our secret weapon, Facebook advertising. And in less than 90 days, his company produced over $43,000 in sales using our secret weapon, okay? Facebook advertising. That's it. One traffic source. They had no sales online doing all of these other methods, right? They couldn't find a single customer to buy their products. Worked with us, worked with our strategy, and boom, they're in it. So I want to show you how this isn't just for our clients, right? We do the same thing too, okay? So this is my business, right? My latest product test, you can see there, May 31st, I ran this over Memorial Day, okay? It resulted in over $12,000 in sales in just over 30 days. And it's not from blogging, it's not from SEO, it's not from Google pay-per-click, it's from one Facebook ad and one new product offer. Do you understand? Doesn't that sound easier to you? Why would you do all of that work? Blogging, YouTube videos. Why would you do all of that when you can just create one product ad, advertise it on Facebook, and make a product sale? So here's the bottom line. One great product can be the backbone of a 6-figure e-commerce business if the product is good enough. How much more time would you have if one product was all you needed? How much time are you spending or learning these other traffic methods right now? What if you could just let all that stuff go? Okay. Set up one simple product ad. Wouldn't that be a lot better? So now at this point, we know that we must be operating from a place of total integrity. We know that we're going to build a niche e-com brand that we're passionate about, and we're going to use the secret weapon, Facebook ads, to build a successful e-com business. Now, let's take a look at the fourth and final shift. And this is super important, guys. I know that in the beginning, you're focused on the money, right? You want to just get some money in the door. I get that. I've been there. But the truth is, it's no good if you're making good money, but you're working 60 hours a week. You're not going to have any freedom at all. And I want you guys to have freedom to enjoy the money that you're making. Okay, that brings us to our fourth shift. Invest in mentoring. Everyone, and I mean everyone, should have a mentor. Mentoring brings two things: new ideas and accountability. There are ideas in your head right now that you probably would not have even been there if you hadn't made time for this webinar, right? A good mentor can give you great ideas and make sure you act on them. They can hold you accountable. They'll also put together a group of people all working towards similar goals like yours. This quite simply multiplies everyone's success. And just as a note, we have clients and students earning over $5,000 a month working right alongside people that are earning like $150,000 a month. The fact is, everyone wins. So guys, this is basically how it works, okay? Mindset is everything. What you believe is possible and the quality of your ideas determine the actions you do. And the actions you do inevitably determine the outcomes that you achieve. Okay, so are you with me? So here's the thing. If you want to change your outcome, you have to change your mindset. You have to shift your attitude and beliefs and what you're actually doing. That's the power of mentoring. So here's the thing. Let me ask you this. How much did you earn last month? And how happy are you with your e-com business right now? If you're not happy with the income you're making, then you need a mentor who is guiding you and holding you by the hand through the process. If you're not happy, you need a new mindset, a new plan, and most importantly, you need accountability. You need a mentor. So look, the average college graduate gives up 4 years of their life to earn roughly $50,000 per year. So if you grow your e-com business to say to something good, like $10,000 a month, you're already way ahead of them. And that doesn't even count the ridiculous amount of money they spent to get that degree, which can be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I've heard about people going to college and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. So trying to do all of this without proper training, it's crazy. I've personally invested thousands of dollars in training and mentoring, and sometimes they were good, okay? And sometimes they weren't so good. But here's the thing. Every time it was a stretch. I had to make a stretch in my mind, and every time it was a big decision for me, okay? And even the ones that weren't that good, they still paid off for me one way or another. In our opinion, going at it yourself, trying to do all of this stuff yourself, it's probably one of the biggest wastes of time and effort out there. Like if you want to achieve something great, find somebody who's already achieving it. But more importantly, find somebody who has helped other people achieve it, okay? Find the best mentor you can and work with them. Does that make sense? Let me share a story here. This is Brent. Brent is not a stranger to e-com. In fact, he's had some success in the past, but he just wasn't breaking through and achieving the level of success that he wanted in his personal life or business. Through direct mentorship with Ace and with us, employing our game plan and strategies, Brent's been able to build an over a $150,000 per month subscription box business. This isn't by accident. Breakthroughs like this are always happening with our clients. And the key to all of it, it's mentorship. Okay, so let's quickly summarize. This is what you need to win at ecom. You need to operate from a place of total integrity. You need to build a niche store. You need to use the secret weapon, which is Facebook ads, and you need to invest in mentoring. Those 4 shifts alone are enough to propel you to 6 figures in e-commerce. And now you have a choice. You can keep doing things the way you've been doing them, sit there every month, hoping people are going to buy products from you. Keep grinding out content. Read another tutorial on e-commerce. Build another e-commerce store. Or if you've done with all of that and you want to leverage a proven process to earn 6 figures in e-commerce and do it while selling products that you love to awesome customers and to do it the way that you want, this is what we have for you. Ace and I have set aside some time in the next 48 hours to speak to you personally about how you can apply these ideas to your business starting today. So whatever your biggest challenges are, we've seen it all. Really, guys, we've seen everything. We know how to overcome it. I don't care if you're just like, Brett, I just want to get to $5,000 a month. Whatever you're stuck on, whatever you're struggling with, believe me, we've seen it and we know how to overcome it because we live and breathe e-com every single day. So here's how it's going to work, guys. We'll get on the phone for about 45 minutes. On this session, we're going to work with you to craft a step-by-step game plan to hit your income goals this year. So on this presentation, we've been able to give you some new ideas, and we tried to say, all of this with kind of broad strokes, right? But we know every business is different. You are different, okay? So we have to customize what we've taught today so it applies to you. And then you can apply it to your business and do some really cool stuff. And that's what we're going to do on the call, okay? And the cost, it's absolutely free. 100%, there is no charge whatsoever. But here's the deal, right? There's always a catch. You must be committed to hitting your e-com goals with total integrity and build a sustainable long-term e-com brand and not get rich quick. That has to be your mindset. Those have to be your goals, okay? You have to be an action taker and not an excuse monster, okay? We only want to work with people who are flexible and want to make e-com work. That's who we like to work with, okay? So you might be thinking, well, guys, that sounds cool, but why are you doing this? Well, firstly, we love giving back and helping business owners achieve their goals. But we also know that when we share our ideas, you might want our help to transform your business. If so, we can discuss it and see if it's a good fit for both of us. If it's not, that's fine too. Either way, just doing the call with us is going to get you more clarity and more insight into your e-commerce business now than you probably had in a really, really long time. So here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and enter in the website address on this slide, okay? That's eliteecomgroup.com/accelerator, okay? This is going to take you to our application page. Go ahead and tell us more about your business when you reach it. But here's the deal. There are a lot of people that are going to watch this presentation, and there's only so many hours in the day. So make sure to apply as soon as possible and book your strategy call now. This could be the conversation that changes your life and your business, guys. Our top clients, the ones that we're working with right now, all started out by making the same choice that you're about to make. The choice is to apply and talk with us, okay? Everyone, I wanted to thank you sincerely for watching today. Again, visit the link on this slide and apply today. I'm Brett Hansen, and I hope to talk with you soon.